Hi, my name is Sylvie, and I call myself the human vehicle mechanic. I tell stories, mine, yours, and I offer visualizations that will touch and bring closure to your heart, your body, and your soul. Today's story, forgiveness. Why forgiveness? Whether it is directed towards someone, a situation, or ourselves, forgiveness is simply a matter of traveling lighter. When a situation or a person invades your life and your thoughts, when you feel overwhelmed by negative emotions, and before entering a spiral torment, it is important to consider practicing forgiveness. You may have found that you work too much, or that you are in a relationship where you feel that you're giving everything all the time without recognition. One thing is certain: if you continue to push the machine, you will possibly have a burnout. One thing is certain: you have had enough, whatever the situation is. You must first face the event or the person that makes you suffer. I invite you here to take a few minutes, to take a trip, to go to a place where there is no more or little worry, where it is beautiful and warm. Take a deep breath and let's go where you don't have to answer to anyone, with no responsibilities, no accountability. Another deep breath. You just have to be in the experience. You have decided to no longer endure the situation you're in or ignore that it bothers you. So you temporarily change your scenery. You just want to feel better, to get better. And to get to that better place, you recognize and accept that there is a negative feeling right now, and you choose not to run away from it anymore. You choose not to ignore that it bothers you. This short trip will allow you to get out of your known environment. By changing your scenery and habits, you choose to see things differently. Sitting on board the plane, you feel your feet solidly placed under the bench in front of you. Your back well supported and straight. Your buttocks well anchored in your seat. Exotic destination of your choice in mind, we take off. With time to spare, and for the next 4 or 5 hours of flight, you reflect on how much space the incident takes up in your life. You examine it to better understand it. Your thoughts quieted, excited to arrive at your destination. The plane lands. The cab from your hotel drops you off, and by the time it takes to say it, you find yourself in a beautifully decorated room with a view of the sea. Your body is even more relaxed than before. You drop your luggage and lie down on the bed, looking for its comfort, and you fall asleep. The next day, you decide to take a walk to visit your new surroundings, ready to discover new things. you look at things objectively from all sides, just accepting what is. You observe some things you had never seen before. You observe that the people, although unknown and different to you, even speaking a different language, are quite kind and friendly, helpful even. And all this happens while you are surrounded by large gardens garnished with flowers of all colors, and it smells good. Your hair gets a little messed up with that little breeze that rises from the sea. And the sun warms your face and your heart. A little later, you stop for dinner and you taste foods that has nothing to do with what you're used to eating, but you like it. This trip makes you realize that being elsewhere, not creating expectations, you allow life to grace you with its surprises, to offer you the best and to bring you what you really need. You finally realize that by being open to the possibility that your wishes may not come true exactly as you thought, and life not caring about your expectations and knowing better than you what you need, it makes you experience the good and makes you realize that things are just the way they are. The following days are similar to your first day of exploration, and since all things come to an end, you have to pack your bags for the return home. Comfortably seated on the plane, you observe finally that people all have needs, more or less expressed, and that includes you too. Then, when you arrive home, rested, your mind changed, your head filled with beautiful sunsets and murmurs of the sea, you finally realize that the importance you had given to the situation or the person in question no longer has the same impact on you. You finally manage to forgive these people you said were responsible for your condition. But above all, you manage to forgive yourself. Your willingness to change, your choice to take care of yourself, to increase your self-esteem and to prioritize yourself, is that you accept that just like your journey, there is uncertainty in life, that you have limits, that you may lose something, like control, that you may not find solutions right away, that the final result of your efforts may not bear the expected fruits, or that it may end differently. In other words, you accept imperfection, and that's okay. You forgive others for what you expected, but more importantly, you forgive yourself that it doesn't turn out quite the way you thought it would. When things don't work out and you want to see change, whether it's to take care of yourself or you're just not able to live a certain way anymore, somewhere along the line, you agree to touch your vulnerability and your humility to align with your courage to see and do things differently, and to live in the present moment. In doing so, you show great mental strength, and the rebalancing of your thoughts makes your resilience shine. Trust in your abilities and the power of forgiveness. You will gain in peace of mind and travel lighter. Thank you for listening and letting yourself be guided by my voice. And thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel, Mécanicienne du Véhicule Humain. See you soon to hear yet another of my stories.